But speaking of people who need them a piece to get them over the top is Luka Doncic. Now, I watched Luka Doncic play against the Clippers 2 years in a row, and I mean, he has killed them. If you look at his numbers, they're absolutely amazing. But I'll tell you what happened this year, man. Luka Doncic is one of the best three-quarter players in the NBA in the NBA right now. Rick Carlisle came out and said he's top 5, and I go, "Oh yeah, he's top 5 quarters 1 through 3." Absolutely top 5 quarters 1 through 3. But when I watch him down the stretch, I go, I have some concerns and some reservations. And I know that's typical of me to have concerns and reservations about Luka Doncic because you all say that I'm anti-Luka, but I think I've came out here enough to say that no, man, Luka's great. Luka's really good, but I just don't think we should crown him. And maybe I crowned him after the first 2 games against the Clippers, but here's the thing. Luka does not have a consistent enough jump shot to have a go-to shot that he likes. He's not athletic enough to get to the rim and finish when he wants to. He has the ball too much to get good shots off the ball, especially as the team is constructed because there's no one else that can really find him a shot. Maybe Jalen Brunson on a good day, but most of Luka's points come from Luka handling the ball. And then his free throws aren't good enough that he can go to the basket and finish. And get fouled, then go hit the free throws. And not even that his free throws aren't good enough, is that he doesn't have the confidence in his free throws. And it became blatantly obvious down the stretch in the games that they lost because if you look at the box score, you go, oh my God, Luka balled and he has no help. And I go, you're right. Luka needs more help. But then I also say, I've played basketball before. If I'm not touching the ball and the same person has the ball in their hands all game, do I become my best self? And that's the question I ask on this platform is, I understand how Luka maximizes Luka, but is Luka's maximization of Luka maximizing the Mavericks? Because y'all crowned him as the golden child. Y'all crowned him as up next. Y'all crowned Zion as his understudy who's going to be right up after him. But Zion hasn't seen a playoff or a play-in, and Luka hasn't seen the second round yet. And at what point do we say that, hey, this is a great talent, but this great talent does not turn into wins in the playoffs? I mean, we murdered Devin Booker for being good stats, bad team guy. And when I look at scores, I was telling a friend earlier this week, last week, I'm not going to call scores good stats, bad teams. What I'm going to say is the team around them is not right for them to win. And maybe that's the same case with Luka. But when I see that high usage rate, I mean, what is Luka's usage rate right now? Let me get IT on this. Luka Doncic usage rate. I bet it's around 30%. In 2019-2020 season, he had a 36.6% usage rate. And when you have the ball in your hand that much, I'm telling you, it's hard for other people to get their flow going. I'm not saying that he doesn't play well. I'm not saying that he does not make great decisions with the basketball. But what I'm saying is Kristaps ain't happy right now. Kristaps thinks he can do more, but playing alongside Luka, he doesn't have the opportunities to do that. Now, do I know that Kristaps needs the ball? Because from what I see, no, you don't. You're better off relying on Luka as constructed. But if Mark Cuban doesn't make a move, I don't know if Luka leaves yet, but why should he stay? Why should Luka stay around to play for a team that's not going to build a winner around him when he is going to be first team all NBA? He is a top 5, a top 10 player in this league, and you're going to what? Give him the Dame treatment? Is that what we're going to do? Dallas, you got to build a better roster. You have to make sure you find the right players that complement his game perfectly. And you have to ensure that you have someone off the bench who can generate offense on their own and get the other players involved so there is a sense of rhythm and a sense of flow, but also someone who is a no shit bucket getter, not a complimentary bucket getter, but a primary bucket getter when Luka's not on the floor. And I don't see that because the last thing you want to do is have a top five, a top 10 NBA talent without the proper support around him.